Eamonn Holmes certainly raised a few eyebrows when he gave fans an insight into how his life could have taken an unexpected turn. GB News' Eamonn Holmes has shared his one regret in a candid confession, which certainly raised a few eyebrows. The 65-year-old broadcaster joined his co-host Ellie Costello on The Breakfast Show on Tuesday, October 7, where the presenting duo welcomed former teacher Josh McAllister onto the program to discuss Labour's pledge to recruit an additional 6,500 new teachers across the country. The scheme has since come under scrutiny due to a lack of clarity on whether they plan to hire new teachers for key subjects or for secondary and college levels only. At this point, the father of four confessed that if he could have done his life over again, he would have loved to have been a teacher. The host declared, "I was saying to Ellie earlier, I watch this program every Sunday called Educating Yorkshire, but my goodness, it has reawakened in me a passion. If I had my life to live over again, I would love to be a teacher with a responsibility for children. Give me the child and I'll give you the adult, really. It is such an inspiring program." The Department for Education said this summer that it is spending £233 million to recruit 6,400 more expert teachers. Schools in England spent £521 million on agency staff last year, up from £485 million in the 2019 to 2020 academic year. MPs on the House of Commons Public Accounts Committee questioned senior officials from the Department for Education but concluded in a report this summer. It is unclear how the department will deliver the pledge for 6,500 additional teachers, measure its progress, or what achieving the pledge will mean for existing and forecast teacher shortages. This is despite the government allocating £700 million to spend on teacher recruitment and retention. Teachers are leaving the profession partly because of poor classroom behavior, and the proportion of ex-teachers citing this as a reason rose from 32% to 44% between 2023 and 2024. However, the top concern is the huge workload teachers are expected to take on. The shortfall, which particularly affects specialist subjects such as computer science, means some pupils are simply not being given the option of taking specific courses, which means they are at risk of being locked out of particular careers in later life. Lower-income neighborhoods have the biggest shortages, and 31% of schools in the most disadvantaged areas do not offer computer science A-levels compared to 11% in the least disadvantaged areas. MPs said the Department for Education recognizes the problems but does not know what is causing them, including why the workload is so immense. They called on the government to consider changing teachers' contracts, including potentially introducing more flexible working.